concentrate. Listen to those bearings there. These are brand new bearings. Brand new out the packet. And I can feel like vibration. The steppers are hot, so hot to really for me to touch. Right, if you looked at some of my previous 2 or 3 videos, you would have heard what I thought was some bearing noise. Linear bearings, recirculating. And I changed the bearings, linear bearings. These are 3 brand new ones, straight out the packet. And I was still getting a noise, so I thought, oh, it must be possibly the stepper motor. Now I did turn up the voltage a bit, well, almost all the way actually, on the stepper motor, on the drivers, on the ramps board, because I was getting some leaning of my tall models. Slight lean, about 5mm over about 150mm high. Look at my rocket engine, for example. And I thought maybe skipping steps or something, so I thought I'd try turning up the voltage. Now actually turning up the voltage can cause it to skip steps, sorry. But when I've been looking at fitting, just a second, fitting this onto here, I thought was a good chance to turn the stepper motor on and try it just by itself. Now watch this just now. So first of all, just a second, because you can see that is very smooth, the carriage. Couldn't see any binding there at all, very nice. I'll just put this camera on here because this helps, just resting it on there because that helps. The next, now I have a bit of G code here. That actually asks it to move X and Y. Well, I have one to move X, one to move Y, and one to move Z actually. I'm just going to ask for X. Now nothing will happen really because there's no belt on. It does a bit of a home sort of thing first. Like it's doing it now. There. If I just rest this on there. That's the exact noise I was hearing. And it's not moving these bearings at all because there's no belt on. So obviously that vibration is actually coming from the stepper. I'm just pressing on the stepper a bit here. If I twist it slightly. So you can see that this stepper it's the actual stepper causing this, what I thought was linear bearings. So I'm going to turn the voltage down a bit, then I'll come back. Let me try and get where this is. So if I rest that almost on the middle of there, very lightly, just so that amplifies the vibrations in a way. Okay, let me turn the voltage down. I'm going to turn the printer off to do that. Okay, I've got the same code going again. It's like trying to move the carriage left and then right, leaving off all the way. I'm trying to rest this on here. I think there's still a slight bit of vibration when it changes from one axis to the other. Well, going backwards and forwards, but that's nowhere near as bad as what it was. I'm just going to try and tweak the voltage a bit more. Just heave it there actually. This is turning, I know you can't really see, but the actual tube pinion thing is actually turning like backwards and forwards, well, side to side. So it's actually going through the routine now where it's turning the pinion. You might actually heave it sometimes. It seems to be mainly when it changes direction. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put some oil on the bearings on this stepper here. You see, that helps as well, but I think that's helped by turning the voltage down. Hopefully there'll be enough power to actually move the carriage when I come to put it back together. Okay, I've removed the old stepper. Here's the old stepper here. And I fitted this other one. This is one of the original steppers. This was off the Z axis, and it's a physically smaller stepper. This one's in a way quite a bit deeper. I'm not sure of the amperage or anything, I can't be bothered, but let's do the test code I've got. And as you can't hear in a way, none of that, well, what I thought was linear bearing noise, but it's been the stepper passing like vibrations either along the smooth rods or even along the belt. I need to adjust this belt, it's a bit loose because I've just been fitting it roughly for now. Listen to that, or as I would say, don't listen to it. So although the noise definitely seemed to be coming from the bearings, it seemed to emanate from that area, it was not the bearings, it was a stepper sending vibrations to it and making that horrible noise. Let me pour a little bit of, I just want to put a little bit of sort of pressure on that, like trying to stop it in a way. Yeah, it's got a bit of torque there, it's got a bit of force there, so that should be okay, even though that's a physically smaller stepper. I did have a heat sink on this. I'll try and get that heat sink off. This has been stuck on with some heat cement actually, because it's very hard to get in with bolt heads into the heat sink, etc., because of the fins. I'm going to try and get this off here, and well, I don't know if I'm going to buy, well, I probably will buy a new stepper, but that will do for now, so to speak. Have to see how hot that gets eventually. I think it should be okay. So if you think it's your linear bearings, it might be actually the stepper. Now I did try all this sort of accelerations and different speeds and X jerk and you name it, I tried them, and none of them seem to resolve the problem actually. Tweaking the voltage on the LCD 12864, nothing seemed to help the problems, not in a major way. The only thing that's solved the problem is changing the stepper. Right, I'm going to readjust that timing belt. Quite good, the system I've got, because I've got like adjustable clamps. I can move them a bit and tighten them up a bit, so to speak. Okay, I'm going to leave that at that.